Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. So today I'm going to be preserving or cooking 4 different types of winter squash. So we've got your basic pumpkin, a butternut squash. This is a Japanese squash or Chinese, that's quite sweet. And this is a basic winter squash. So I'm going to puree these two and the pumpkin. I'm going to cube the butternut squash. I'm going to puree these and can it. Puree this and can it. Cube the butternut squash and can it. And we're preparing this for the evening meal this evening. So we're going to roast that and put some flavours on it and put some other things with it. So yeah, if you've been watching my haul videos or any cooking videos I've done in the kitchen since the beginning of October, you will have seen these winter squashes piling up bit by bit behind me, and unfortunately I've not got to use them. They're all in really good condition, so I'm going to use them before we lose them. Okay, let's get on with this. So firstly, I'm going to start on the one that we're having for our evening meal. Make sure all the plastic's off and disposed of. I'm just going to cut it in half if I can. And inside you can see we've got all the seeds. I'm just going to take a canning lid. I'm just going to scrape it in the seed pod area. Just bring it all to the centre and then scrape it out. Try and get it as nice and clean as I possibly can. Now we get these pumpkins and we think, oh, I'll do this and I'll do that. And we get lazy and we leave them on the side. And I've got to be honest, that's exactly what I did. So I'm not being lazy now. I'm dealing with all 4 of them all at the same time. Right. And I'm just going to cut these, if I can, into rounds to make it easier, so it will cook that much quicker. Bring my big bowl into play for all those slices into there. Sorry?
It's only easy.
I've still got a price tag on there. Just go. That says 50p and I didn't even pay 50p for it. I paid 20p for this half one. The pumpkin was 50p. I think they were 20p each. Yeah, that's much easier putting it that way. I'm actually going to take that bottom piece off. Right, so I've got all the pieces in there, and these are the flavourings I'm going to add. So I'm going to add some sesame seed oil, some smoked paprika and some salt and pepper. So I'm going to add the oil first. And put quite a bit on so I can turn it round and cover both sides with it. Some black pepper on as well. I'm shattered already. I've only done half of one. I'm just rubbing where I see the pumpkin's a bit white and just picking up the spillages of the flavourings from the bottom of the bowl to make sure they've all equally got a bit on each so the flavours are a lot more tasty. And then I'm going to lay these out on a baking sheet. What a waste. No. Where's my... Just make sure I'm getting the maximum of these flavours instead of just washing it down the drain. Waste not, want not. Okay, and then they're popped in the oven anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how soft you want them. What temperature have we got that oven on, Mr. Wallflowers? Just rinse my gloves through. And then the next one we're going to start.
Hi, I just wanted to let you know I'm doing this end bit because we've done all the pumpkins, we've prepared everything. We had the squash in for 180 degrees for 30 minutes. When we took it out, it was absolutely lovely. All the flavours, it was really salty and smoked paprika-y. But unfortunately, when I was making space on my phone for the other videos, I accidentally deleted all the squash and the pumpkin video. So I'm having to do this. Apology. Sorry. But the good news is we never got round to using the butternut squash. So today's recipe is going to be a butternut squash and cabbage combination. So look out for that later on in the day when we've done that. Also, Mary Ann's been hard at work putting together a free PDF recipes of what to use cabbage for. All different recipes. Cabbages are very cheap and these are very tasty recipes. And you can download it on the Buy Me a Coffee link on our description. It's free, so it's lots of recipes for the winter, the coming winter. Keep all your bellies full. And today's recipe doesn't feature in that, so that'll be another one to add to your repertoire. So I'd just like to say I'm sorry, deleted the video, but the pumpkin, the squash, the winter squash was absolutely lovely, and they're only cheap. So if you want to follow that recipe, I'd recommend it. It's very tasty, even just as a little bite, a little side bite. Okay, thanks for that. Make sure you keep a watch out for the up and coming video that's coming out later of the cabbage and the butternut squash. And remember to like, subscribe, have a look at the Buy Me a Coffee link, and remember you're loved. Thank you, and see you soon. Bye.